boys, yeah, give it the guns. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that away, boys. All right. So today's video, we'll start out with the good news always. Thank you so much for those that have subscribed. We are over 1,700 subscribers and going strong. Way to go, way to go, way to go. Please, if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, go ahead and hit that button. It won't hurt. It's free. Click the like button if you like the video and it helps you in some way, even better. And go ahead and click the bell. It'll let you know when we put out a new video if you are already subscribed. We really appreciate everybody subscribing and watching our videos. We are very thankful and very blown away that we've been this successful so far. I mean, not that we're huge or anything, but it's good for us. We enjoy it and we love it. So today's video came from a comment. So commenter asked if I would go over in detail the moving money, transferring money from the United States over here to the Philippines, and if I would go over mail in detail and go over my calling back to the US in detail. So I'm going to cover that today for that commenter. We do have some other ideas that we're going to be doing, and I promised I would try to get Joy in here, but she's not in this video. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I know you want Joy, not me. I don't look 18, and Joy does. Okay, so that's about it for me blabbing. The next you'll see is me working on my laptop, and I'll show you in detail what got asked about moving, transferring money, mail, how I do my mail, and phone calls. So that's coming up next. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Internet Land. Okay, so I said I was going to take you through some of these in detail for the commenter and for anybody else that needs to know. This is first up. This is the phone calls back to America. I use Skype through Microsoft. It's pretty easy to make an account. I already had an account with MSN for email, had an email account in there, and I just purchase a 1 month subscription to make calls whenever I need to make calls, and then I cancel it and then it stays good for the month. So this is their website, and here's how much I pay. So United States subscription, unlimited minutes is $3.59 per month. So you make your account, you hit the subscription, subscribe for a month, you pay the $3.59, and I usually cancel it as soon as I make the subscription, and it stays good for the month. But that way I just purchase monthly blocks whenever I want them to talk to my mom, my brother, whoever back in America, even my bank sometimes. Now the one downside for Skype, it doesn't do the text messaging from the banks and credit cards very well. So I have one company, I think, that the text messages work through Skype. All the rest it doesn't. So if that's something you need, I've ran into a couple of times where I had to call my bank, and I have to just call them using Skype phone and talk to them because it won't do the text message thing through the Skype. So if that's something you need, you might want to look into a T-Mobile account. T-Mobile is the only carrier that's used over here, that works over here. And I've heard it's $60 to $65 a month for the account that works over here as well. But that is Skype, and that is your charge for a United States account. So you have your account, and then you just purchase whatever country you want to talk to. Like you can purchase North America, all of North America for $8.39 if you need to talk to Mexico and Canada or whatever. But they have each country broken out so you can find the countries. But that's America. That's how I make my phone calls. Next up, I'll talk about banking. How do I move my money? This is the website, wise.com. This is the one I use. Now, I haven't checked exchange rates in a long time. When I checked it originally 3 years ago, they were the best. But I'm not sure if they are anymore. Now I just stick with them because they're such good service for me. So I do my transactions, and usually within a half hour I have my money. So here's the exchange rate they show. You can actually look these up beforehand. So as you can see, you can move all the way up to 9 million pesos or 155,000 US. For me, now if you get into this big of a dollar amount, they require you to do a wire transfer, and your fees are, there's more fees obviously. It's $759 for that big of a transaction. But that's the once in a lifetime buying a condo and you want all the cash at once. When I moved money for the car, I was moving more like, actually I think for the car I moved $5,000 a couple of times and a 2,000 or something. But so as you can see, 5,000 is 288. My big thing is I didn't want to go over the threshold for 10,000 to be reported to the IRS. But my usual monthly is $11.50 to Joy's account, and I send it right into Joy's account, and it's connected to my bank. So it pulls it from my checking account and goes right into Joy's account. And down here it tells you the fees is $10.69. Should arrive within 5 hours. Like I said, mine usually arrives within a half hour. And the exchange rate currently 58.13. It's always really pretty close to the exchange rate, and it shows you everything right up front. So they don't try to hide anything from you. And as I've shown you, you can send big amounts, or you can send your monthly stipend like I do to Joy's BDO account, and it goes right into her account, and it's usually within a half an hour. So that's how I move my money, Wise.com. It works very well for me. Now the last one I'm going to talk about is the mail. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. I've told you before, there's mail services, mailbox, global mailbox, that kind of thing, that'll give you an address in America. They'll actually give you an address, and they'll send you snapshots of your mail, and you either tell them to shred it, forward it to you, whatever. Now there's extra fees with forwarding it, obviously, and some of them have extra fees depending on how many items you have shredded in a month. But the ones that I looked at were about $15 a month. Now I haven't done this yet, mainly just because I don't have that much mail. So once I moved and I set up my banking institutions and credit cards having my mom's address, I didn't do a forwarding address. I just gave it to the companies that needed it. So she doesn't get junk mail for me. She just gets mail that's important, and it's only once in a blue moon. So really, it doesn't affect my mom too much. I'm not sure if I'll keep doing it this way, but it's the way I'm doing it right now. So the way I did this, I looked at DHL, and I went to DHL My Express. You can make an account, and now I'm showing you a quote that I did. This is based in America. So you see up here in the corner, it says it's in America. So it asks you where you're based at, or where you're based at when you start the account. So in this one, for this quote, I put in America. And as you can see, I'm going to show you two different versions of the exact same package being sent. This package is a express envelope, and its value is $1. It's mail. It's usually credit card or debit card that is getting renewed. I put the value at $1 because you have to put something in there. And it's really not a value until it gets activated, which it won't get activated until it shows up to me. Anyway, if you say you're in America and try to use DHL Express, look at these fees. It's $141 or $165, depending on if you express worldwide or express envelope. So even the cheapest fee you're going to get is $141 just to send a piece of mail to myself. Well, that was crazy. So I looked at establishing an account for me here in the Philippines. Now this is the exact same parcel being sent express worldwide, same time frame, but the fee is $2,287, or 2,287 pesos, excuse me. Now that fee is about, I don't know, $45 maybe actually, no, I think it's about $40 right now with a 58-to-1. So as you can see, I saved myself $100 just by switching this up here when I made my account as Philippines. So in Philippines, and shipping it from, I'm still shipping it from America and shipping it to Philippines. So when you do this way and you set up the account and you do this, I'm only being charged $40. And it asks if somebody's going to be sending it from America. you can send the bill of lading and the Wayfair QR code. It goes right to my mom's email. So she can go to the store that's closest to her, DHL in California, and all she has to do is take my mail and that QR code, hand it to them, and it's all in there. It's already been paid. My mom doesn't have to worry about a thing. So that's what I set up for myself for mail, and it works really well. And the trick is, make sure you set it up for Philippines when you make your account. Make sure you put it in the Philippines as your account. That saves you a lot of money, $40 instead of $140, which is crazy to me. $141.22. So, and actually this one I think is being shipped, Express Worldwide for $40. And if you look at this other one, Express Worldwide is actually $165. So I'm saving $125 just by doing that account in the Philippines. So I hope those help you, and I hope this was some help to anybody. That's how in-depth look as requested by a commenter. Now, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video if it's something you found interesting, and I hope it helped you guys, and we'll see you next time, hopefully with joy next time. All right, bye.